Hi, my name is Frances Feliz, and this is my presentation over the Brilliant Public Speaking video. First off, the introduction. It started off with people introducing themselves and what do they do. For instance, we had Miss Sunny, who is a body language expert who was helping big-time companies to teach their employees how to use body language techniques and how to communicate. And then we had Mr. Benjamin Bill, who specialized in helping leaders communicate within their big companies and how to communicate with their employees and anyone who's in their company. And then we have David Thomas, who trained people in presentation skills and how to presentate their speech, how to deliver their speech, and how to do their PowerPoints. There were many others who was in this video. The main one was Mr. Topper, who is a professional speaker who goes around the world, travels to speak to thousands of people on how to speak, basically how to deliver their speeches, and he mentors people who want to follow his career path or something similar. The purpose of the speech is basically people want to hear what they want to hear. They don't want to hear what you have to say. They basically want to hear what they want. Like if they want free ice cream, they're just going to hear that from if you're giving out a presentation about ice cream. And also, you have to become a persuasive public speaker. You have to persuade your audience into, if you're selling an item, you have to persuade them into, here, buy this item. Basically, you have to really use emotions and everything to say, this is the item I want y'all to buy. For instance, if I'm trying to sell this painting, I have to be persuasive to my audience. This painting is a beautiful painting. It's one of a kind. You basically have to sell your audience into your speech. And then if you're a confident public speaker, you can have a lot of opportunities come to you. You can have, say, a new job offer, a new income. Basically, anything is possible with these opportunities. And if you aren't confident, if you're shy, don't like people, don't like talking in front of people, you could lose a lot of opportunities, can lose your audience, can lose money, basically, if you're not confident. That's what I gathered from that part. Another part that I gathered was how to choose your subject. Basically, how to choose your subject, you have to start with yourself. What personal experience you have, what did you went through. Maybe someone in the audience can relate. Maybe someone can, be like, oh yeah, I went through something similar to the speaker. That's how the main thing is, to relate to yourself. And if you're not really an expert on the subject, try not to let your audience know that, hey, I don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm just gonna sweat it. Just show them that you know what you're talking about, even though if you don't. And as well as, basically, when picking your subject, think about what you're passionate about. For instance, I'm passionate, as you can tell, about wrestling, and I could talk all day about wrestling and how it changed my life, and basically any hobbies you have that you want to talk about, that's how you can pick your subject. And just become confident with your topic. Like, when I tell someone about wrestling, I'm so confident. They're like so interested in what I have to say, and they want to know more about it. That's how you grab your audience. Another topic that I really liked from it is how you prepare for it. You have to, what they were saying in the video, you have to have 2 to 3 stories to be able to come back to them, to be able to relate to them, and not be losing track of what you're speaking. And basically, try not to feed your audience too much information, because our brain cannot contain that much information, and we just want to know the main points of the speech. The main, like, what do you have to say? And then if you have a time frame, Just deliver what you can in your time frame. Do not panic if you left something important out, like, oh, you have to buy, I don't know, pizza in the next 5 minutes, or you have to buy this within the time limit. And just try to speak personal to your audience, like try to connect with them on that one-to-one level. And then the rehearsal is just saying how you should rehearse, how you should have your own notes and have someone to criticize you and give you honest feedback, and just use little key phrases to have your audience. And then another thing is making mistakes. If you make mistakes, it's okay, move on. We're human. Like, we honestly can't do anything. Just try not to brush it off too much and just make a joke of it. And then a conclusion is just be yourself. Don't rush into the speech. Enjoy it while you're delivering the speech. And just remember, the key question is, how is your audience doing? And if they are okay.